Gothic, Gothic Renaissance art, peak of the modern century. Chateau beautiful architecture in a dark room. The church, the window symphony of our neoclassical revival. Fragments of fragrance, fragile pendulum pencils, stencils bathing in light of the cemetery site surrounded by the night. Flowers of the cathedral, pyro trapeze flow, spiral green breeze blows. Where ghosts go to gather themselves in the rows, with bowstrings to wings aligned with their heads, hand of the devil. Scene of trouble for the troubled dare. Perfect double fair circles. Gothic, Gothic Renaissance art, peak of the modern century. Chateau beautiful architecture in a dark room. The church, the window symphony of our neoclassical revival. Fragments of fragrance, fragile pendulum pencils, stencils bathing in light of the cemetery site surrounded by the night. Flowers of the cathedral, pyro trapeze flow, spiral green breeze blows. Where ghosts go to gather themselves into rows, with bowstrings to wings aligned with their heads, hand of the devil. Scene of trouble for the troubled dare. Perfect double fair circles. Gótico, arte gótico, renacentista, pináculo del siglo moderno. La iglesia, la ventana, sinfonía de nuestro renacimiento neoclásico. Fragmentos de fragancia, péndulo frágil, plantillas de lápiz bañadas en la luz de los cementerios. Vista rodeada por la noche, flores de la catedral, pirotrapecio, corriente espiral, brisa verde que sopla. ¿Dónde van los fantasmas? Para reunirse en filas, con cuerdas de arco dirigidas a sus cabezas. Mano del diablo, escenario de desgracia para los desafortunados. Atrévete a perfeccionar los círculos dobles de feria. A pensive purpose, folded thirst of the void in a valley of bones. Holding bronze glass of pride, guild of the dog stands on top, king of the dead desert. Red deserted, the prince Aladdin in the palace, gasps of the grasp of gravestones in motion with meteorite rotations. Gothic, Gothic Renaissance art, pinnacle of the modern century. Castle beautiful architecture in a dark room. The church, the window symphony of our neoclassical revival. Fragrance, fragments, fragile pendulum pencils, stencils bathing in the light of cemeteries. Sight surrounded by the night. Flowers of the cathedral, pyro trapeze, courage, spiral green breeze blowing by the coast.
Gathering holes in the North Pole for tuxedo dragons, fashion, passion, bones of the ration gin of the bonsai. Story, cypress, cipher, glory stones of the pouring. Holy, foolishly dueling duet forever. Ciao, meinem Flugzeug speisen sie für die Meerjungfrau. Schirmlöcher am Nordpol für Smoking Drachen, Morde, Leidenschaft, Knochen der Ration, Gin der Bonsai-Geschichte. Cypresse, Chiffre, Ruhm, Steine des Eingießens. Heilig, töricht, duellierendes Duett für Fantasy. Duet for fantasy. Hues of the two-toned rooms rock around the stone of molten steel. Metallic gill steel. Steel steaming real remains of the field. Box unlocked by the bell. Hell hath no fury. Hashtag of the gods. Solemn in the pods of frost like no other. Rosary of the beast. The begging to death. Hertugens. Nyanser of the two-toned Rom. En Ginger Rundsteinen of smelted stone. Metalliske gjeller stål. Ståldampende virkelige rester av feltet. Eske ulost av klokken helvete. Haringen raseri. Klekket deg av gudene. Høytidelig i frostbelgene. Som ingen annen. En rosenkrans av udyre. En tiggeri. Til døden river rain. Hail grind written in pain. Abalone analogy of the stoic havoc of the country. Coated by the stunning beauty in the mountains. Morning on lake roots of great power. Hollowed hour. Hands of the planet turn color into dust. Chowing on the airplane. Dining for the mermaid. Swimming holes in the North Pole for tuxedo dragons. Fashion, passion, bones of the ration gin of the bonsai. Story, cypress, cipher, glory stones of the
Fresh breeze, fire door, drops pour, rain core. Heavy roar, heaven scores, scorching vortex glow. High horse on the horizon, holy diadem, judgment. Myth of the kiss kingdom for the firstborn. Book of thorns, horns to the lords. Nasim taze, باتورات درب آتشین هست باران. غرش سنگین آسمان گلهه سوزوزان گرداب درخشش. اسب بلند در افق دیهی مقدس داوری استوپ پر شاهی برال اولین زاده چاپ خارا شاخه برای اربابان jackals by daylight twice twilight dice diesel clover white modest tri-row but a sensei twig of the denim twisted metal helmet forest cover seals emblem of heralds, pine pride of the lion. Szakali grizji odnewno svetlo, bo dwakrat somrak umrę. Diesel detelia, belci skromni, poskus oblecia. Sensei vejita, cowboy gzwita. Kowińska ciela, dagos pokryty tuni. Emblem glasnikov, porponos lewa. Channel in the Mediterranean haunting. Wanted hot water, cottage, a cup for the tundra. Fog rolling over the post.
In the garden where the sunflowers sway, the cottage lights flicker at the end.
Fresh breeze, fire door drops, pour rain core. Heavy roar, heaven scores, scorching vortex. Glow high, horse on the horizon. Holy diadem, judgment. Myth of the Kiss Kingdom for the first born. Book of thorns, horns to the Lord.
Jazz notes play softly until we take flight. In the forest where the echoes of saxophones roam. Well-lit mornings give a feel of a warm home. Midnight stories where the stars we confide. Catching memories we don't have to hide. The tetradrama played on a vinyl record. The beats of a punk rock melody often felt unheard. Sipping on coffee, the jazz fills the scene, harmonizing hearts in this fleeting dream. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tonight we dance under the soft glow of light. Imagine our whispers weaving through the air in a wooden living room, love laid bare. Cellophane dreams glistening in the light. Jazz notes play softly until we take flight. In the garden where the sunflowers sway, the cottage lights flicker at the end of the day. Our hearts are the melody, our souls in tune, dancing through this life under the same moon.
Sou de celeste, pedra branca que voa, tornando-se preta pela luz, vampira na floresta, pinheiros de mão. Papagaio de cerâmica de cedro em uma gaiola, palácio de flores mais passivo, padrão de sensação térmica do vento, Saturno se erguendo acima do horizonte, como salve azul em uma caverna de areia, deserto. Celeste bone flies, stone white, turning to black by the light. Vampires in the forest line pines. See the ceramic parrot in a cage pacifies palace of flowers. Wind chime, wind chill pattern. Saturn rising above the skyline like blue sage in a sand cave. Rolling hills, windowsill, windmill, tornado, tears from the leaves feeling like the moon. Hueso celeste, mosca, piedra blanca, volviéndose negra por la luz. Vampires en el bosque, pinos tilos, loro de cedro y cerámica en una jaula. El palacio más pasivo de flores, patrón de viento, de campanilla de viento. Saturno elevándose sobre el horizonte como salvia azul en una cueva de arena. Colinas ondulantes, el paisaje de la ventana. Molino de viento, tornado, lágrimas verde azulado de las hojas, sintiéndose como la luna. Crimson, storm, tornado. Bloom today in my inbox. Desert waste, heater radiator in a highly acidic toxic town. Climate to hell, gorgeous bell, pepper pearl, perfect combo. Trombones, red corset, red throne, red hand, supernatural trusting. Eu sou de celeste, pedra branca que voa, tornando-se preta pela luz, vampira na floresta, pinheiros, limão. Papagaio de cerâmica de cedro em uma gaiola, palácio de flores mais passivo, padrão de sensação térmica do vento, Saturno se erguendo acima do horizonte, como salve azul em uma caverna de areia, deserto. Celeste bone flies, stone white, turning to black by the light. Vampires in the forest line pines. See the ceramic parrot in the cage pacifies palace of flowers. Wind chime, wind chill pattern. Saturn rising above the skyline like blue sage in a sandy cave. Rolling hills, windowsill, windmill, tornado, tears from the leaves feeling like the moon. Hueso celeste, mosca, piedra blanca, volviéndose negra por la luz. Por la luz, vampires en el bosque, pinos tilos, loro de cedro y cerámica en una jaula. El palacio más pasivo de flores, patrón de viento, de campanilla de viento. Saturno elevándose sobre el horizonte como sal y una cueva de arena. Colinas ondulantes al paisaje de la ventana. Molino de viento, tornado, lágrimas verde azulado de las hojas, sintiéndose como la luna. Hurricane, storm, tornado. Bloom today in my inbox. Desert waste, heated radiator in a highly acidic toxic town. Climate to hell. Gorgeous bell, pepper pearl. Perfect combo. Your wings are pinned so softly, not rotted but preserved in the oven. Roll, banging, rocking, docking, locked in the U. Location unknown. Cell phones to celestial bodies. Slay, sleeping beauty, perfume queen. Hot pink wings.